Hello, everyone. I think I am live. Can you please notice me? You can see me well, hear me well. That would be great. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Jason. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go on then. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Morgan. I work for Adelaar Cruises, a diving liveaboard based in Indonesia. And well, backstage, we have behind the scene Mathilde, my colleague, who's now kindly helping me with the presentation, the slides, but she'll be joining us after the presentation because, well, the more the merrier. Okay, so today we're gonna introduce you to our travel vouchers. An idea we came up with very recently, and that I'm sure will get all the divers and ocean lovers very excited. Now, if, as you can see here on the presentation, if you have a question that pops into your mind during the presentation, don't hesitate, just ask it in the chat and we will answer to all your questions after the presentation. Just a little reminder, make sure you are on the chat tab and on the stage tab also, scène in French. Even do a little bit of French here, that's great. So yeah, we can now go on with the presentation. So for those of you who never heard about Adelaar Cruises, I'm going to start by giving you a little bit of context here. The Adelaar is a Dutch schooner that was built in 1902, then sailed around the world before arriving in Indonesia. Actually, the country was not at all a final destination at the beginning. It should have just been a stopover. But when the owners arrived in Indonesia in 1993, they fell in love with the archipelago and, well, they sailed it for the next 28 years. So we're still there, still doing diving cruises, and we take our guests to the most beautiful destinations in Indonesia, the Komodo National Park, the Banda Sea, the Forgotten Islands, and Adelaar Archipelago. Now, at least we were, because, well, in March 2020, the COVID-19 crisis struck, and, well, we had to figure out a way, first, to survive this crisis, and second, to keep all your travel dreams alive. So let's move into the next slide. We've got a little inspirational quote here, but this is really what we meant with the campaign. Now, we knew the world was changing, and we knew we still had to fulfill travelers' expectations. So we came up with the idea of issuing discounted travel vouchers with a flexible validity. Yeah, so this was our way of telling all travelers, well, you can cruise on Adelaar whenever you feel comfortable. We'll be waiting for us. Now, I've teased you enough. I think it is time for me to present you the offer. I see here in the chat that I froze. Am I phrasing for everyone, or can you still hear me, see me well? Angelica, can you see me fine now? Let's see. Okay, well, I will go on. Well, about our offer, I was saying, first of all, our travel vouchers offer substantial discounts. As you can see here, the first 10 vouchers offers 30% discount. The next 30 vouchers offer a 20% discount. And the last 60 vouchers offer 15% discount. I see again that I'm freezing a lot. Yeah, I've had it on the main stage before today. Let's just, I see that when some of you refresh the page, I'm back on again. So please try that because there's not much that I can do. Okay, I'm live now. All right. So As I was saying, in addition to the substantial discounts, all vouchers, all of them, also have an extended validity, flexibility of 3 years. That means you can choose to depart and board for a cruise within the next 3 years up until November 2023, which is kind of amazing. Now, the travel vouchers are valid on all our itineraries, included our specials. These are marine conservation trips. So we have the manta ray, the whale shark, and the coral reef special. I bet that by now you may have done the math by yourself. There are only 100 discounted vouchers. So, which means you'd better hurry up. All right. So if you want to know what this means for you, I'm going to show you some price samples right now. And these price samples, please note that they are valid for, we had to choose an example. So these price samples display the 30% offer, the maximum offer you can get, for a 10-night cruise to Komodo and in one of our 2 staterooms, so stateroom 2 or 3. First scenario here, you are a solo traveler who's willing to share a cabin with another solo traveler. And at this point, we offer a price per person. So here you can see you pay 3,500 euros for 10 days to Komodo instead of 5,000 euros. Second possibility, you are traveling with your partner, your best friend, your sister, your brother, whomever really, and you want to enjoy your diving holiday together. In that case, you can book a cabin for 2, and you have the price for 2 persons here. Instead of 10,000 euros, you will pay 7,000 euros. Lastly, if you like to travel with your crew, which is completely understandable, could be your friends, could be your family, you can choose to charter the boats for a private escape. What's pretty great is that we only have 4 cabins on board, 8 guest capacity, so it's really the perfect setup for a private diving holiday. And in that case, with the 30% off, the price goes down to 28,000 euros instead of 40,000 euros. So you're saving 12,000 euros in that case. Of course, we have other destinations. We have 8, 10, and 11 night trips, and we have those 3 different scenarios here. So if you want to check out the prices for all these different options, you can go to our website. I'm actually going to pop up the link right now in the stage chat. Here you go. All right, and you can check all the prices right there and see which scenarios suits you the most. How can you benefit from that offer? It's pretty simple, actually. We're going to move on to the next slide, and I'm going to show you what the voucher looks like. You see it here. Actually, you just have to reach out to us. You tell us which voucher interests you, and we issue it for you to use. You see here on the left, you have the price you paid. You have the name of the cabin, the number of guests, and the number of nights. As you can see, the date and itinerary are not mentioned because, well, you are the one in charge for that. You're deciding. And what's pretty great is that you don't have to tell us right away where you want to cruise and when you want to cruise. You can purchase the voucher, and 6 months, 1 year after that, you can reach out and say, hey, now I want to cruise for that itineraries and in 2022, for example. So that's, really flexible. On the right side here, second page of the vouchers, you have all the terms and conditions for the offer, what's included in the price, what is not, and of course, the most important, the guest names and the expiration date. All right. If you want to receive all the information, all the updates concerning this campaign, or if you simply want to follow our adventures, which are really fascinating, I promise, you can follow us on our social media. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also pop all the links to our Instagram account, Facebook page, and YouTube channel in the chat right now. Actually, we've been putting recently a lot of effort into editing and producing some videos, and I think it's really the best way to have a glimpse of what life on board Adelaar looks like. So feel free to check it out. You can also contact us about any questions you may have or booking requests via our email address. You've got it in the presentation written down, and you can also reach out to us via WhatsApp at any time. Of course, there is a contact form on the website, but there is a much more simpler way for you to register your interest. Actually, in our booth, Adelaar Cruises, you can click on the button, register my interest for this offer. Pretty straightforward. And in that case, you are not obliged to do anything, of course. It just allows us to get your information, your contact details, and to send you more information about the campaign, about the itineraries that are available, and even talk about some fully customized itineraries for private charters, because we do that too. So yeah. Okay. I thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed discovering the Pay Now Cruise Later campaign, and I hope it got you all excited. If you have any question about it or simply want to chat, you can reach out to us via the chat right now. Oops, Mathilde is going to join us. Okay. Hi, Mathilde. I can't hear you right now, but...
Sorry, I was muted. Here now.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Just joining you to answer any of the questions people may have.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome, Scott. Glad you were here.
Let me just catch up. Thank you, Scott, for attending. Does anyone else have any questions regarding the campaign?
I hope it didn't freeze too much.
Hey, hello, Mike and Samantha. Thank you. Anyone else? I'm just curious, do you see how many people there is looking at the stage at all?
I don't think so. I don't.
Okay.
It's secret.
No, but it would be good to know if people are gone or if we stay on for a while.
Yeah, right. Could be thousands of people right now.
Maybe they're all purchasing the vouchers now, and we better look at our mailbox.
Maybe. Oh, there is Greg telling us he missed the presentation. Oh, Greg. Okay, you can stop by our booth anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Greg. If you're still here, Greg, just a quick catch up on this offer. Morgan just presented our Pay Now Cruise Later campaign. We basically sell out vouchers on a first come first serve basis. So basically, the first 10 vouchers offer 30% off, and then next 30 only 20% off, and the last 60 vouchers 50% off any of our cruise or itinerary for either solo divers, 2 people traveling together, so couples, brothers, sisters, whomever, and groups for private charters. So we are basically advertising this offer on our website. If you look up the chat, Morgan already put the link in there.
Yep.
And you could have a quick glance and check what that means in terms of pricing for you. So I hope that was a quick and good recap.
Good recap. I could have just done that. Why didn't you tell me?
All right. If no one else has a question, we could wait it out a little bit.
Thanks.
What I could also do is share my screen and show the offer on the website.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a very, very short presentation as well, because it's pretty straightforward. If it took us half an hour to present the offer, that wouldn't be a good sign, would it?
Right? We can do it again for the people who are late.
We could do it again. Yeah, but that's why I wish we could actually see if there's people on stage and if someone's looking at us. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen now.
Okay.
I don't know if you're still gonna be able to see my video. Can you see my screen now? Yeah. Okay. So anyone who may be looking at us now, this is the web page of this offer that you will find on the link that Morgan shared in the chat. So you will find the 3 pillars of this offer. There is 100 discounted vouchers. There is discounts up to 30%, especially for the first 10 vouchers that will be released. And of course, it's on a first come, first served basis. There is a deadline for this offer. It's ending in 23 days. And because we just launched it yesterday, I guess it could even end before this date if the vouchers run out and they all are sold out. And then after that, we give you a little bit of an idea of what this discount looks like in terms of pricing. So we'll show you first what it looks like for a solo traveler sharing a cabin, and then we'll give you a bit of a price sample for 2 travelers sharing the same cabin in the different available cabins. So we have the master suite, the staterooms 2 and 3, and stateroom 4, and then what it looks like for private charters, which is pretty amazing discount. I mean, on the 8-night trip, for example, we're almost 10,000 euro discount on this trip, so quite a big one. And then we give you a little bit of an example of what your voucher looks like once you've purchased it, and then you can reach out to us. These messages go straight to our mailbox, so we'll answer them in less than 24 hours. I hope this helped a little bit.
Well, if someone was still watching, it did. I don't know, but I don't think any question popping in, so
okay,
that's it.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave it at this. We are on the booth until midnight European time, and we'll be back tomorrow. Our colleagues in Indonesia will take over during the night. So anyone who wants to reach out, come to Adelaar Liveaboard booth. You could also find us in the People tab on the show.
Absolutely.
It's Morgane de Thiers and Mathilde Rico.
Good French names.
Good French name and Belgian name. All right. Have a good evening, Morgane. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.